If you find yourself asking, like, well, where's God been? I mean, where has he been? My life has been going terrible. I've been going through X, Y, and Z. Literally the worst year of my life. And where's God been through it? Tell me where he is. Let me ask you to ask this question instead. Where have you invited him to be in your life during the midst of your troubles? Where have you been inviting him to be in your life? Because he's there waiting. He's there ready. He's there always. Just as he was before, he is today. But have you been inviting him to be an active part of your life in the middle of all the things you've been going through? Or have you simply been waiting for him to just fix it all without the invitation to be an active part of your life? Does that make sense? Having a relationship with the Lord doesn't mean that everything's going to be easy. It doesn't mean that everything is going to always be right for you, that how you're treated is going to be treated fair and just by other people. What it does mean is that you will have peace and hope and faith regardless of what you're facing, because you are inviting God in the midst of your storms. And you're not saying, I only will accept him if it's all exactly the way I want it to be. No, you're allowing yourself to be in the boat, just as the disciples were in the midst of the storm, even when he's quiet, even when he's calm, even when he's sleeping. And even though you want to wake him up and say, what are you doing? Why aren't you fixing this? Don't you see that there's a storm around me? Excuse me. I'm recovering from not feeling really well. And Jesus is in the boat with you. And he's leading by example that if he's in the boat, your boat will not sink. He didn't say you will never face storms, but he said you will never sink as long as you invite me onto your boat. So instead of saying, God, fix this for me, I would say, Lord, show me how big you are in the midst of my storm. I trust that you are bringing everything together. I trust in you. Show me what needs to change within myself to change the cycles I'm repeating. Show me how to find myself worthy enough for better love. Show me how to find myself worthy enough for a better career dynamic. Lord, show me where I am struggling so that you can help mend me, cut off the things that are dead and not working so that I can become fruitful. Lord, I have faith that you are in this boat with me and I'm not alone. I know that you will take care of me and my needs will be met just as the sparrows in the tree. And even though the rain still happens, you've always given the sparrows safety in the tree, and I claim that safety of your tree and your branches covering me through this storm. Where are you inviting God into your life? Where are you allowing God to show you places that need to be looked at that are hard to see? Are you allowing the inner work to happen, or are you ignoring it? Are you allowing to look at maybe what your part in situations are, or are you blaming everyone else for your situations and your circumstances? Sometimes when we repeat the same kind of relationships, whether it's with friends, lovers, work, and we find ourselves in cycles of constantly overgiving or being treated bad, it's not that you have done something to create that as it's your fault for doing this. It's not that. It is, why do you keep repeating that cycle of going back to it? Just as a dog goes back to the puke. You don't want to go back to puke, but we do until we realize, what is it about our inner worth that we have not integrated? What is it that we keep doing and accepting until we have allowed God to take away and remove those things, people and places that are not meant for us? If we keep holding on to it to repeat the same cycle, hoping things change with the same system, well, then nothing will change until you're ready to say, okay, God, I choose to trust that whatever you take away from me is on purpose, and I want to step into a version of myself that I've been asking and praying for you to help me find. So allow me to be your clay. Mold me in the midst of the chaos and remove what is causing me to repeat this lifestyle I've been in, because I want it to be better. Allow God to do the work of removing things. Allow it to look messy. Allow it to be chaotic. But invite God in, and with the knowing that He is doing it all for you and for your highest good, and that you are not alone. Because in the midst of chaos and trials and tribulations, that's where you're refined. And that's where you find the strength that you wish you had all of these years. Instead of saying, "Where are you, God?" invite Him in. He'll show you where He is, as long as you're open. As long as you're open to Him showing you. You have to be ready to close the doors that are only bringing you harm in life, so that God can finally have the door ready for you to open. The key is inviting Him in. The door has always been there for you. Are you letting go of the old doorknob and holding on to God's keys and trusting that His door that He's leading you to will bring you all of the abundance? God's always been there. It's just a matter of whether you're inviting Him in with an open heart and not holding on to the things that made you comfortable, yet stuck in the cycle of repeated behaviors and patterns.